Thank you, Tom. I know he said that it is going to warm up, but we're in the UP and that isn't going to last forever. And joining us in the studio is Dick Derby with Project Keep Kids Warm. How are you doing this morning?
I'm just fine. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It's just great to be back talking about this very, very special program. And we want to start by thanking all the people who've supported this, not just this year, but this is the 15th fall that Project Keep Kids Warm is helping young people in our area when winter comes to make sure that they've got the jackets and the snow pants and the boots and hats that they need once that snow starts to fall.
Right, yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's 15 years. That is incredible.
Yeah,
and so you serve kids in need in the western Marquette County, correct?
Primarily, yes. So we're up in the Negaunee, Ishpeming, Nice area, out as far as Republic and Michigami. And we've also helped some children last year that were up here in Big Bay in the Powell district. So the footprint for Keep Kids Warm is pretty broad.
Yeah, and it's changed over the years, correct?
Yes. In the early years, we went door to door collecting slightly used or new winter clothing, and then we had the big distribution at the Ishpeming Armory. And post-COVID, we've had to change that model, and now are purchasing new winter clothing, and we also accept new winter clothing. And this is all sponsored, of course, by Wesley United Methodist Church in Ishpeming. And those donations, when they come in, and I want to emphasize, 100% of every dollar that comes in is used to purchase new winter clothing. And then we're working very closely with school administrators to identify those families that have had some difficulties or some setbacks, which happens. And budgets for winter clothing can be a little bit tight. And so as those orders then come in for the jackets and the snow pants, we fill them and get them back to the students and their families either directly or through the schools.
All right, and so like you mentioned, it's a wide spread of the county that you serve, and about how many of these kids get a winter apparel of some sort?
A wonderful question. And last year we served over 460 students. Wow. In the area, and we're just so very, very happy to do that. So we hope that, again, as that need arises out there, that we'll be able to take care of that many and more as they surface. And so the appeal today, and what we want to talk about is people will say, well, how can I get involved in this program? And when we talk about 15 years, that's because there has been such public support and such a wonderful endorsement for this. What can you do? And it now comes down to donations to Wesley United Methodist Church, where that money is then given to our team of volunteers. And there's a small army of people that work on this every year, and they go out to the local area stores who've gotten to know Project Keep Kids Warm very, very well, and they stand behind that. We get some wonderful discounts and other special sales to purchase that clothing and make it available for the children. And those checks should be made out to Wesley United Methodist Church with a footnote about Project Keep Kids Warm, that they have to be made out to the church, and they can be mailed to P.O. Box 342 in Ishpeming, Michigan. Of course, that's the 49849 area code, and I know you're going to have that on your website.
Yes, yeah, and we can also put up a quick graphic of that right now in case you got a pen and paper with you and you just want to write it down with the P.O. Box number. And remember to make it out to Wesley United Methodist Church and indicate that it's for Project Keep Kids Warm. And you know, Dick, it's been 15 years. So many kids have helped. The community has been huge about this. You're the man behind the project. I mean, for you to see it, how it's just been over the past 15 years, what does this mean for you personally?
Well, it means a lot to be part of it, and I want to emphasize that I'm one person in the midst of a lot of people who are helping with Project Keep Kids Warm, but we all have a wonderful sense about helping youth and being part of the community, and our church has an outreach ministry and programs that touch a lot of lives in a lot of places, and this is just one of the many, many things that we're very happy to be involved with. And beyond that, you know, when you mentioned that, and people kind of tease me about that, I've been the face of Project Keep Kids Warm for a long time, and I'm so very happy to continue to do that. But every year that we have these television and radio and media things, one of the things that I want to emphasize is that it takes a community to do that, and I want to thank all of the people who've been so generous in their donations and their support and funding and bringing in new clothing, all of the parts and pieces that go together to make this work. So a thanks to the general public, and we continue to hope that you will support Project Keep Kids Warm as winter comes, and we accept those donations very gladly. There's always a thank you note that goes out to acknowledge that effort. And when the snow flies, Project Keep Kids Warm will be there to take care of youth in our area. So thank you again.
Yes, and we will have all those details available for you on our website, myupnow.com. Dick, thank you so much for coming in today and sharing with us all about Project Keep Kids Warm.
Well, my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Yes, and we will be right back with more My UP Mornings after the break.